A Poet's Question. Lecture 10307. Master, a boy asks, I would appreciate it very much if you could answer a question that a poet who's a friend of mine wanted me to ask you. He wonders how he could find a meaning to his life in this contemporary way of living. He says the world has become way too materialistic and it changes so fast that he struggles keeping up. The master's reply is very rough. That way he is looking for does not exist, he says. If he really was a poet, through his craftsmanship, he would contribute to the world. He would observe the environment around him and contribute to building hope, growth, and wealth for everybody. Moreover, Master continues, no type of poetry can come to life if the poet cannot understand where society is going today. He concludes this part of the answer, declaring that to find the answer he is looking for, the poet should isolate himself, far away atop of a mountain, and experience solitude. At this point, the Korean master starts talking about Korea and about the conditions the country was left at the end of the Korean War. At that time, he says, it basically was a phantom country. We didn't even have a bowl of that rice that now is good for the pigs. People would lick the bottom of their pots to survive, and there is video material to prove this. Anyway, the rest of the world came to the rescue, and we could get back on our feet. We could get where we are today thanks to the help of the world. What about us? What did we do for them? Master says it is a Hongikingan's job to give back what Korea received. Any Korean Hongikingan should be a guide for at least 100 people around the world. There was a time when nature helped us grow, and now we found ourselves in the position where we should give back with gratitude what we received, says the master. He then continues with his lecture with one last reflection about the initial question. If your friend really was a poet, he says, it would take him no more than a single word to give strength and hope to people. His poetry should wake the entire humanity up. Instead, this person simply asks to know the meaning of his own miserable existence. Maybe he has forgotten the amount of sacrifice that was made in order to allow him to cultivate such a talent. Then the master ends his prayer, addressing the poet directly. Do not flee, he says. Work hard to become yourself the light that shines on people's path. Shape up. Find your center again. And above all else, don't run from who you are.